Here's a detailed breakdown of Kwame Nkrumah's life and legacy. 1. Early life and education. Birth and family. Born on September 21, 1909 in Nkrumah, a small village in the western region of the Gold Coast, now Ghana. His parents were modest, his mother was a retail trader, and his father was a goldsmith. Early education. Attended elementary school at the Roman Catholic Missionary School. Later studied at Akimota School in Accra, where he trained as a teacher. Education abroad. In 1935, Nkrumah traveled to the United States to study at Lincoln University in Pennsylvania. He earned a Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Sociology and a Bachelor of Theology. He pursued further studies at the University of Pennsylvania, earning master's degrees in education and philosophy. Ideological influences. In the US, Nkrumah was introduced to the works of Karl Marx, Vladimir Lenin, and Marcus Garvey. He was deeply inspired by the African-American struggle for civil rights and Pan-Africanist thinkers like W.E.B. Du Bois. Moved to England. In 1945, Nkrumah moved to London, where he played a leading role in the 5th Pan-African Congress in Manchester, a pivotal event advocating for African self-rule. 2. Political career and independence movement. Return to Gold Coast, 1947. Nkrumah returned at the invitation of the United Gold Coast Convention, UGCC, as General Secretary. He quickly became the face of the independence movement. Break with UGCC and founding of CPP, 1949. Nkrumah founded the Convention People's Party, CPP, with a radical agenda for immediate independence. His slogan, "The self-government now," resonated with the masses. Imprisonment and popularity. British authorities jailed Nkrumah for inciting strikes, but his popularity soared. From prison, he led the CPP to victory in the 1951 general election, becoming leader of government business. Road to independence. Negotiated constitutional reforms with the British. On March 6, 1957, Ghana became the first sub-Saharan African nation to achieve independence, with Nkrumah as Prime Minister. 3. Leadership as Prime Minister and President. Republican status. In 1960, Ghana adopted a new constitution, becoming a republic. Nkrumah was elected its first president. Pan-African vision. Advocated for the unity of African nations to combat neocolonialism. Played a key role in founding the Organization of African Unity, OAU, in 1963. Economic policies. Launched ambitious industrial and infrastructure projects, including the Akasombo Dam to provide hydroelectric power, state-owned factories and enterprises to reduce reliance on imports. Emphasized education, declaring free primary education and building universities. Challenges. The economy struggled due to heavy debt from large-scale projects. Accusations of corruption and inefficiency emerged. 4. Authoritarian tendencies. One-party state. Declared Ghana a one-party state in 1964. Introduced policies to suppress opposition, including preventive detention laws. Declared himself president for life, consolidating power. Public discontent. Economic hardship, unemployment, and rising dissatisfaction with his governance led to opposition both domestically and internationally. 5. Overthrow and exile. Coup d'etat, 1966. On February 24, 1966, Nkrumah's government was overthrown while he was abroad on a peace mission to Vietnam and China. The military and police staged a coup, accusing his regime of mismanagement and authoritarianism. Exile in Guinea. Welcomed by Guinea's President Ahmed Sékou Touré, Nkrumah was made honorary co-president of Guinea. Spent his exile writing books on Pan-Africanism and his vision for Africa. Death. Nkrumah died on April 27, 1972, in Bucharest, Romania, after battling cancer. Legacy in Ghana. Initially, his reputation in Ghana was tarnished by the coup. Over time, his contributions to independence and African unity were celebrated. His remains were returned to Ghana, and he is buried in the Kwame Nkrumah Mausoleum in Accra. 7. Legacy. Pan-Africanism. Known as the father of African independence, Nkrumah inspired liberation movements across the continent. His ideas influenced African leaders and thinkers long after his death. Projects like the Akosombo Dam and expansions in education laid the groundwork for Ghana's development. Criticism. Some see his centralized power and economic policies as a cautionary tale. Nevertheless, his vision for African unity remains a cornerstone of discussions on continental integration. Global recognition. Nkrumah's writings, such as Africa Must Unite and Consciencism, are still studied as foundational texts in Pan-Africanist thought. Nkrumah remains one of Africa's most iconic and controversial figures, celebrated for his vision and ambition but critiqued for his governance style and economic decisions. His legacy continues to inspire debates about leadership, unity, and self-reliance in Africa. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe.